Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the K&B Music Den. This is my friend Brad.
This is Keith.
Yes, and this is another Additions to the Den video. Brad, I have been, I tell you what, and I don't have, I'll be honest, folks, I don't have a lot of disposable income at the moment. But I have been finding such fantastic deals that I can't pass up.
Bargain shopping.
I'd say if my wife watches this video, honey, I'm sorry, I just can't pass them up. I really can't. Mm-hmm. It's a sickness, you have to understand, and please help me, but don't stop me from buying vinyl, though, please. Yeah. Or CDs lately is the real big thing. So we'll get to the stack of CDs. I don't want this to take forever, but I also got, now, these three things I got at a yard sale recently. Music DVDs. Haven't bought music DVDs in quite a while. I have a ton of them already, but here's three I got. Quickly, let's take a look. Rainbow in concert
that's cool.
in Munich, 1977.
Cool.
Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I like that. Let me see that.
Yeah. All in great shape, obviously, or I wouldn't buy them.
That's fantastic.
So, yep. Gotta have some metal there.
Dig that.
The Who, live at the Isle of Wight Festival, 1970. This is, very acclaimed show of theirs, and this is a special edition DVD that I got at the yard sale.
Is that new? Oh, no.
No.
Very new, though.
They watched it once.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And Neil Young, the Heart of Gold movie, which, I've seen before. I didn't pay that. That's what was on the sticker from the store. But
he's just saying that for his wife.
What's that? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would never pay $10 for a DVD at a yard sale, honey. No matter what it is. Not even Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I didn't pay that. But I think there's an extra... one of these has an extra disc, or maybe I could be wrong.
This sounds like it
at least extra content. Oh, it does have two. Oh, that's the one. Two discs.
That's the one.
So just 3 DVDs. Now, let's see. How many cassette box sets have I bought recently? Only one, of course, because who the hell buys cassette box sets? But when you're in a thrift store looking at CDs and something jumps off the shelf at you, of a man that you don't have a whole lot of knowledge of but want to gain more and figure, hey, this looks like it's never even been, these tapes have never even been played, and it comes with a really cool book about the man, and it was $5. Jimmy Buffett. Look at that. Look at that box set.
Did it come with a margarita?
No, it did not. This was like a Christian,
okay.
thrift store, so no, they didn't do
Not a virgin margarita.
No. Now, although I have been getting a lot of CDs, as you know, I did get a little bit of vinyl recently.
Can't help himself.
Let's plow through those. Jeff Beck, Truth. We lost Jeff Beck not too long ago, unfortunately. And this is, of course, with the amazing young Rod Stewart on vocals. This is a classic must-have album.
That is fantastic.
Neil Diamond.
Hey.
Taproot Manuscript. I was watching another channel. I believe it was Chris Prophe, Musically Obsessed. Prophe is Propfe. One of the guys I watch a lot, so please check him out. Sub him. You probably already do. But he's a terrific guy, a really eclectic taste in music. And I believe it was on his channel that he said, this is one of those gem albums of Neil Diamond's that not a lot of people talk about. So it was on my list, picked it up.
One of the coolest titles ever.
Yeah, Taproot Manuscript.
That's pretty awesome.
So this is one, a gal that I always hear about, don't know too much about, but I think this was like $1. The Best of Crystal Gale.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Not familiar with it at all? Pardon me if I'm wrong, folks, but I believe it's like country, 70s, 80s country. Is my best guess. You know what? Let's pull out a couple song titles and we'll probably see if it's country. Baby, What About You?
Sounds country.
Only Love Can Save Me Now. I Don't Want to Lose Your Love. The Sound of Goodbye. Now, this could even be pop, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like it could, I don't know.
Pop country, let's say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find out. So there's Crystal Gale. Here's a great one I found.
Oh, there you go.
To Lefty from Willie. Willie Nelson.
Fantastic.
That is, look, still got the nice price sticker on it there. Really, really good shape. I remember seeing this album cover throughout my life too, so I grabbed that one at the thrift store. Now, this is the only thing I didn't grab at the thrift store.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic already.
Wow.
I'm excited about it.
Finally pulled the trigger on this. The Welcome to America album by Prince that was found in the vault after he passed away. Fully realized album that he just put on the shelf, never released for whatever reason. And yeah, grabbed it on vinyl.
I haven't even heard it.
Oh yeah, I've heard it on my phone.
Is it amazing?
It's very, very good.
Okay.
It's very, very good. And I like this. It's really well done. and it's a 2 LP set. The side 4, side D,
Yeah.
is actually
Oh, that's
etching.
cool. We've discussed that before.
Yeah, the etching, which it probably doesn't translate too well on the screen there, but it's just fantastic.
Wow, that is cool.
Fantastic. So, yeah, I actually, for Father's Day, I got a gift card to the local bookstore, and this is what I decided to buy with it, so thank you to my family.
Great choice.
For that. And the last vinyl, and then we'll go into the CD pile quick. The Souther Hillman Furay Band.
I've never heard of this.
Well, you know these guys. Hillman, Chris Hillman.
Oh, yeah, Chris Hillman. Okay.
Yeah, and then Richie Furay was in Poco.
Okay. Wow.
J.D. Souther, I believe, for a brief time he was in the Eagles, I believe.
Oh, I did not put those names together.
Yeah.
That's unique.
Yeah, so this is really cool. Greetings from Glamour City.
Wow.
Really cool. And I love these old albums, with the gatefolds and...
Well, Hillman's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious about that.
Some other guys on the back here, apparently, that I should probably know who they are.
Yeah.
Maybe you do. But that's cool. So, another thrift store pick. So, let's plow through the CDs, buddy. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. AC/DC, Ballbreaker.
Great one.
Now, yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm not as familiar with the Brian Johnston era.
Nope.
So, that's a shortcoming of mine that I'm working on. So, Brandy Carlisle. Oh, my. Give Up the Ghost. Now, this one, interestingly enough, and I kind of felt bad because it was from a Christian thrift store. But on the inside, but I think this is the way it came, especially because the way it's packaged. On the inside, there's also her album, The Story, which is like her acclaimed album. Huh. So I got 2 for 1, but I'm sure whoever donated it to them gave it to them like this, so I don't feel like I was like stealing anything. Hopefully not. But and I always round up. So, but Brandy Carlisle, great voice, great songwriter. So I'm interested to. I'm not as familiar with her as I should be, I feel. Matt Costa is a singer-songwriter.
Oh,
This is like an EP. So to me, it looked like this was something that would probably be harder to find of his. So I just grabbed it. The Elastomosaurus EP.
Oh, man.
And there's a picture of it on the front and a definition. I don't know. Maybe this is a concept thing. Maybe he's just having fun with us. Looks like King Gizzardy to me right there for a second. But that's kind of cool. It looked rare, so I picked that up. Finally, I've been waiting to find a good, clean copy of the self-titled Sheryl Crow. Been getting more of a Sheryl Crow kick lately. I have a decent amount of her stuff, but this is one I didn't get for some reason. But yeah, great album. Not a bad-looking gal there.
No, not at all. They had a nice little section for her at the Hall of Fame, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you're going to have to make a video, by the way, and talk
Yeah.
about your trip to the Hall of Fame that you went to recently. This is a self-titled album, which is from, I believe, the early 90s, early to mid-90s, by the band The Cult. So this is one that is produced by Bob Rock and doesn't seem to be talked about as much, but I've heard some great things about it. Found it dirt cheap, you know my deal. It's cheap, it's mine. Oh, here it is, yeah. Deer Tick.
Oh, okay.
War Elephant. This is widely considered among Deer Tick fans their best album, and very hard to find. So I had kind of been holding out for the vinyl, but I saw a pristine copy of the CD. Now, this was not a thrift store. This was at Ico's Music Trade in New York. But I think it was $6. Looks like it's never been played.
Yeah, looks brand new.
That was a no-brainer for me. If speaking of Deer Tick, if you haven't seen our new review, depending on when we release things, you're going to be seeing, or you can scroll back and see their new album, Emotional Contracts. We did a full album review of that, so please check it out. Rolling right along with the CDs here, Brad. I'm sure you know who Brett Dennen is.
Oh, yeah.
Singer-songwriter, unique voice, great talent. This is his album called So Much More. Dude, this was $1 in the thrift store. And yeah, you can trust me.
Can't beat that.
If you want to look yourself, or you can trust me, that disc looked like it's barely ever been played.
Yep.
So, again, mine. He's great. So happy to find that. Foals. Do you know the band Foals?
Oh, yeah.
This is an older one of theirs called Antidotes. Again, just sitting there in the thrift store for $1. Looks like it's hardly ever been played. So, again, if you take the time, folks, to go into these stores and sift through, all the copies of Justin Bieber's Christmas album, and all that stuff, you're going to find some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So, this one, I looked it up when I was in the store. I don't know what it is. Let Let's see. Oh, yeah. Haun's Mill. I don't know if this is local, and if you're not, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so ignorant. But it's haunsmill.com, HAUN''S, Haun's Mill. It just looked cool. It was $1. Cool. It was that cool kind of, packaging there. So I just grabbed it, I don't do too many blind buys, but the track list is on the CD itself.
Okay.
So there's a song called New York City and things like that.
Interesting.
Just look cool. And even just when it listed the musicians said, banjo, this and that. So it could be bluegrassy, could be folk, Americana, I don't know. But it seemed like I would like it, so gave it a blind buy try. We'll see. His Golden Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is considered one of his better ones. Heart Like a Levee. Again, $1, dude. So,
yeah, these are good buys.
Yeah, man, I'm happy. This is another thrift store one that I couldn't believe was just sitting there. Kings of Convenience.
Oh, jeez.
Quiet as the New Loud. Kind of like a modern day Simon and Garfunkel in a way, with the dual harmony a lot, and Milk Carton Kids could be a comparison as well. But very much their own thing. Great songwriting, great voices, and again, $1.
Man,
right? Pretty damn cool.
That's a great price.
This is the one that Brad's going to flip his lid about. He's going to love this. But he's also going to say to me, you don't have it on vinyl like I do.
Oh.
But I went to a Record Connection in Ephrata.
Oh, that's a great place. Oh, yeah.
The Heat.
The
Our guy, Jesse Malin.
That is a fantastic album.
Dude, and I listened to it in the car on the way home, and it reminded me how great it is.
It is.
So great.
Yep.
Gosh, this is so good. You folks probably already know Jesse is having some very serious health issues right now. Please check out our video that is called Jesse Malin Needs Our Help, and please consider donating.
Did you see his update video?
I saw, it seemed like he was kind of waving from the bed.
Yeah, he's in bed, but sounds like he's doing pretty good and keeping a good attitude. So.
Good. Yep. All right. Bette Midler.
Oh.
Now, it's just one of those things where I realized she's got a great voice. She's iconic. And I was thinking to myself, I don't think I have anything by her. This was I think $2. I don't know. It's just a random album. Hey, buddy.
We got a puppy down
here.
here.
A dog down here. Some People's Lives, it's called. She's got the frizzy hair. I don't know if that's 80s, 90s, yeah.
That's
early
80s.
90s, maybe. My dog just came down and distracted us.
Which dog is that?
That's Wonder.
Okay, that's the one I like, guys.
That's the one. He likes them all, but that's the one.
Wonder's my favorite.
Yeah, it's his favorite.
What are you doing, Wonder? Come here.
Come on, but you want to be in the video?
Oh, he can't quite get up. He's too small. Oh, Wonder's too small.
Oh, I've never heard of him. People call Wonder small. Maybe we'll show him at the end if he's still out here. He probably won't be. Of Monsters and Men.
Oh, okay.
Again, $1.
That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, man. Looks like
It's been a while since I heard of them.
Yeah, what was that song? Is it on here? Little Talks? Was that a hit for them?
I can't remember what the name was.
Yeah, anyway. Cool band. Cool indie band, for lack of a better way to put it. Jim O'Rourke?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is, I didn't realize this was all instrumental when I bought it. But
that's cool.
I'm glad I bought it because I may have hesitated, but I listened to it when I got home, and it's freaking fantastic. It's called The Visitor.
Oh, really?
So Jim O'Rourke.
I'll have to listen to that.
Why don't you blindly grab this next one and talk to the people about it? I think you know who this guy is. I just want to make sure my dog's not out there eating a bird. So just give me one second.
By bird, he means dead deer.
No, that's a different issue.
All right, so what do we got here? Let's see. I don't even know what it is. Robert Randolph and the Family Band. So let me tell you, I don't know anything about this. Keith, do you know anything about this?
No.
Okay, well.
I just know who he is.
Do any of you guys know who... Oh, you do know who he is?
Yeah, he plays slide guitar.
Okay.
Sorry, folks. And I don't know if I ever told you the story, Brad. I don't think I ever told it on the channel. There's Wonder. His dad, when I was working at Music Den still.
Okay.
His dad came into the store. And he said, hey, but he didn't say who he was at first. He said, hey, do you have any Robert Randolph? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, we sell him pretty well. I said, I don't even know if we have any in stock right now. Let me check. And he's like, oh, that's okay. I mainly just wanted to make sure you carry him. He's my son. And I looked at his face and I said, oh, sir, it's an honor to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And he looked so much like his dad or vice versa.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so I was
Is he local?
I think, well, his dad, I think, was from Philly.
Okay.
I don't know if he's still,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know his story too much. But now this, as you probably know, Brad, is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, hold on. It's the one with Reality Bites?
Yes.
All right,
good
I
call.
got it.
Now, of course, now you folks must be saying, if that's your favorite movie of all time, how could you not have the soundtrack? I do, but I found a 10th anniversary version of the soundtrack with
that's cool.
extra songs and more of a detailed liner notes and book and pictures. So I had to get it.
Very cool.
And again, I think this was like $2. But my favorite movie, upgraded
That's cool.
soundtrack, you got to do it.
Got to.
Got to. Have you heard of the group Shovels and Rope, Brad?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Of course. But there it is, Shovels and Rope. This one's called Swimming Time. At male, female, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while since I heard them. I think it is.
Yeah, kind of a rootsy, folky sound, if I remember correctly.
They are. Yep.
So, yeah, again, super dirt cheap, great condition. Got to do it. You know me, folks. Can't pass it up. It's a sickness. Sorry, honey. At least, you know what, though? At least I don't have the vinyl sickness that he has. Because when I pick up albums, they're $1 or $2. When he picks them up, they're $20, $30.
It happens.
But I know, there's pros and cons to both. And trust me, Brad can tell you, I have an extensive vinyl collection.
He does.
Don't get me wrong.
He does.
I don't know, I've just been on a CD kick lately. But anyway, the beautiful and talented Carly Simon with her album Have You Seen Me Lately?
Is that a cover of the Counting Crow song?
I highly doubt it. When was this from? There's no way I'll ever see that. But it seems like an 80s cover to me.
It does.
Yeah, 80s aesthetic. But there you go. So, Phoebe Snow.
Oh, no, that's not who I'm thinking it is. I was thinking Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh,
I'm not sure I do know who Phoebe Snow is.
Phoebe Snow, again, this is one I always hear the name. It was just sitting there. I was like, I don't have any Phoebe Snow. I am under the impression it's kind of a jazzy vocal.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but this is somewhat of a blind buy, although I actually had heard the name, so not completely blind. So now I showed this one to my mom that I got this because she absolutely loves this woman and her voice. And I realized I think I have one or two on vinyl of some of her older albums, but this was such a great price for one of those essential collections where there's 2 discs.
Oh, okay.
Babs, the great Barbra Streisand. Couldn't pass it up.
What was the price on this
I
one?
could have, but $2.
Yeah, that's good.
$1 a disc. Nice book in there. It's got a bunch of pictures. I think it's got all her album cover pictures
it does,
and
yeah.
then a bunch of pictures of her. And again, some of this stuff looks like, man, folks, if you put the time in, and some of the stuff looks like it's never been played. It's just ridiculous. People are giving this stuff away, and I'm taking it. Just a few more. I think we're going through our right here. We might get this done under 20 minutes. Wilson Phillips, Greatest Hits. Of course, I have the self-titled album on vinyl. Don't know why I said of course, but I do. And I don't know, I think I have maybe one of their CDs. But I looked through this and I'm like, this has everything you'd need. And it was like $1 or something, $1 or $2. So, yeah, beautiful ladies, beautiful harmonies.
Yeah, very cool.
Iconic sound. The band Winger.
Oh, yeah.
The album Pull. This is the one that a lot of people talk about that say, this is the one that not everybody knows, but man, if you're looking for a gem in their discography, and everybody knows, the self-titled was 17, and In the Heart of the Young with Miles Away, and Can't Get Enough. But Pull, I believe is their third one, is just fantastic. So highly recommend that if you can find it. And we end on a bit of a sad note. I recently passed George Winston. I have several of his, but I didn't have Forrest, and I found it just sitting right there in front of me. And he's still heavy on my heart, so I just grabbed it without hesitation. So there you go, buddy.
Perfect.
What do you think of this haul? Any favorites? Anything jump out to you?
It's a big haul.
Well, besides the Prince, obviously.
I mean, the Prince obviously is a big one. I'm very interested in the Hillman one.
Okay, yeah. Salvador Hillman Fury.
You got the Eagles, you got the
Poco.
Flying Burrito Brothers. Oh, man, there's so many things that he's been involved in.
Yeah.
And you got Poco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious what that sounds like.
Yeah. Even the song titles look cool. But yeah, the Prince is obviously, I didn't technically pay for it because it was a gift, but way more than any of these. I thought the Jimmy Buffett box set was kind of cool.
That's actually, I wouldn't disagree. That's,
Yeah.
because I don't know anything about them, and that's kind of a cool find.
That's kind of cool. So yeah, this is going to take me a while to dig through all this. Well, the deer tick for me was a big one too. I've been looking for that one for years.
Yeah.
So, we're going to wrap this up. It's KB Music Den. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. We want to keep this under 20 minutes, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.